This was a pleasure for me to make, and it's even more of a pleasure sharing this with you. If you're ever wondering what to make for breakfast, here's a good option: bacon muffin. No, it didn't take me a lot of time, and I didn't use a lot of ingredients. I started off by cutting my bacon strips into pieces, and the aim here is to saute my bacon strips first. No, you can aim for more crisp bacon or you can go medium. It all depends on you. Next, it's sifting my dry ingredients, and my dry ingredients were just all-purpose flour and, of course, baking powder and salt. Let me walk you through my ingredients. I use a total of 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I sift this with my baking powder, which was 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and also in that was half teaspoon of salt. So I tossed that in and I sifted that. When that was done, I also added my sugar. No, I used granulated sugar in this, and that was just 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. When that was added, I simply went in and incorporate everything together. You know, you have to combine your dry ingredients, right? So I tossed in my sugar, incorporate that, and I set that aside. Now for my wet ingredients, this requires egg, and I used 1 egg, and I beat my egg. Then I added 1/4 cup of butter, and your butter is supposed to be melted. Next, after adding my butter, is my milk. Now you have the option of using whole milk, or as I did here, you can use your coconut milk. This gave it a very different taste, and it was not a bad taste. If you know me, you know I'm a lover of coconut, so I put that in and it was a pleasure. Now, I grease my muffin tin, set that aside because you want to make sure when your ingredients is finished, you just pop that in your tin, pop it into the oven. So I added my wet mixture to my flour mixture, and I just incorporated that in. And last, you add your bacon strips. No, guys, if it's the first time you're being here, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. You can also add frankfurters to this, or bologna, whatever you choose. But remember, this is bacon muffin, so bacon it is. Try this because it was very good, and it's a difference for breakfast, really. Now, this was baked in the oven of 425 degrees, and this was baked for 20 minutes. What I did after 15 minutes, I took it out and simply just glazed the top with a little butter, melted butter, pop that back in for 5 minutes, and that was done. Butter is supposed to be served with this delicious bacon, so I cut my butter into smaller pieces before my bacon was cool, because you're supposed to have this bacon warm with your butter. Yeah, very tasty, and it was a great one. Beautiful. Try it and let me know. Bye.